What's going on, everyone? This week, rock, roll, and rednecks. What's going on, everyone? We're here with episode 169 of the Stormy Breeze podcast, talking about all things great and garbage this week. What's going on, Keelan?
Nice.
Yes. Nice +1.
That might be the episode title, actually. It's going to be nice.
Sure.
It was going to be 6-9, but I feel like that's too obvious. Subvert expectations.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure if you went back
what
to
has
actual
been going on?
69, the episode would probably be titled nice as well.
I'll scroll for that while I continue. What has been going on? Yesterday afternoon, I was feeling a bit under the weather, so took today to just survive. And instead of surviving, I thrived. Wow, how's that? Profound.
Very good.
I watch TV all day. And by all day, I mean most of the day. Caught up. And by caught up, I mean finished Yellowstone today. I have opinions.
Okay.
But I don't want to spoil it. Have you seen it?
I have not seen it. Is it worth watching? I mean, you've watched all of it, so I guess so.
I'd say it's worth watching if you know that it's better than the first season.
How many seasons is there?
First season is 5.
It's 5. Okay.
It is a long episode job, though.
Like,
very often there'll be a hour-long episode. Finale's like an hour 20.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You know, you can fit one of those in a week.
And you
Feel
know what?
free to
I will spoil
it.
this one thing for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Cowboys and such.
I had it spoiled for me accidentally by Sticks at the pub the other afternoon. And I think I've reacted better to what happened because I knew it going in.
Okay.
So, in the midway through season 5, I think COVID happened. And then they had to... Kevin Costner was renegotiating his rate or like his contract or something. And he was asking for far too much money.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to kill him. So... You turn up from essentially a classic American mid-season break when they do that thing over Christmas sometimes, where they just have a break in your television for fucking 6 weeks, which is ridiculous to me or whatever. But anyway, to him being dead in the midway through the 5th season.
Did they give him a death scene, or they just killed him off screen?
There is a death scene.
Okay.
There is.
Still hilarious.
Without him, without Kevin Costner. But I think I think they probably should have just paid the men the money. But I would have been annoyed as a fan of the show watching along, like, you know, as it was happening and then coming back to that. They would have given me the shits. But given that, you know, it's just kind of like I'm late to the party at this point, and I found out a couple of days ago, and I was like, let's see where they go. And you still kind of want things to be resolved, and I think the ending is satisfying enough. So there you go. Be prepared.
Okay, thank you. I will be prepared.
But do watch it. It's on Stan. You have until the end of the Premier League season to watch it.
I feel like that's not very far,
because that'll be when I cancel Stan.
Oh, okay,
maybe
that's fair.
Well, I'll cancel it and then re-up it for the next Premier League season. Oh, he's gone. He's reconnecting. Mr. Good Internet over here. Literally, I don't tell you. Yeah. Tell your wife to stop turning the TV on immediately as we start recording.
Yeah, look, I'm not.
Everything got worse as soon as we started.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's the internet. I think it's the machines that I run on.
Oh, okay.
One of them being the box that doesn't work currently.
Yeah, maybe.
And the other being a very old laptop that's falling apart.
Yeah. You know what, that makes sense.
So, yeah.
That makes sense why it lines up with it starting and recording.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was my day today, and then I did some drum practice because we're going to the studio this weekend coming on Saturday to record 2 songs. So just kind of, finalizing my parts and writing them down so I remember how I like them and don't get there on Saturday and go, oh, I forgot that bit. How did it go?
Are you going to the Sunshine Coast again?
No, we're going the other direction. We're going to Byron.
Oh, great. Excellent.
Yeah. A place called Brooklet, which
yes,
is owned by someone you may know or heard of. Probably not his small name, Bernard Fanning. So
nice.
That's cool. Yeah.
Is it at a house?
So, yeah, essentially. I mean, it's a studio at a house.
Yeah. Is it like... I'll send you a link. I think I might know where it is. No, I think it went up on the market sort of recently.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's not much around Brooklet, so...
no, there's not.
It's very possible.
Yeah. From memory, it was quite promising.
Unless there was Paul's Farmhouse. It seems to be the other thing in the area. Yeah, it's a very bougie house by the looks of it. So...
yeah. Well, that'll be exciting. Should be fun.
It'll be fun. Yeah. And the other things going on is cards. Cards are always going on. Daniel took me down to the card shops on Saturday, and I may have purchased a few hawkers, just a couple, and no expensive ones. I was very tempted though, very very tempted. And then I have a Rise of Rohan Magic the Gathering deck that I need to play with.
Nice.
Yep.
Very nice.
So pretty
new
jazzed.
cards are always good.
Getting excited to Card's good. Card's good. Speaking of new cards, also one of the card shops told us supposedly they're doing Magic the Gathering Hobbit mid-year.
Oh.
So we might have to buy a bunch of that.
Yeah.
Just treat ourselves, I think.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, just get a box or 7.
Yeah. I feel like the AFL hobby boxes can't be too far away either, right?
They've got... I would have thought that we would have probably seen them yet.
I
already.
thought we would have gotten notified or something.
They just released another set for last year.
Oh,
it's
really?
like an expensive box, a very expensive box with a few cards, but they're all bangers or something.
Right, I see. Oh, they've got so many rugby league cards now. Yuck.
Yeah, so gross, but also I do feel like the 2025 ones we checked, and we thought they were going to be out in February.
Yeah.
Like we were out in February, sorry, last year. So we thought that we were going to get 2026.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, maybe their assembly line. Well, maybe their production line got taken over by the NRL stuff because they've already got NRL out. Given that they couldn't make any NRL cards from last year, I think except for the premiers, they probably jumped straight into getting something on the market for NRL.
Yeah. Given that starts this week, I think. This weekend, on the 1st.
Gross.
So marginally before AFL. Wow, this is very expensive. $795 per box. And there's one pack per box of 10 cards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think they're all like serialized or something.
Yes.
It's very expensive.
Each card is numbered to only 40. By the looks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the seamless black. Our base is only to 95.
Yeah, so base is pretty sourced. So, I mean, look.
Double patch, dual patch, jumbo patch, team patch.
They're on a 180 point board, which is massive as well. So I don't know if base is also patches potentially. Because those are thick cards. 180 point is very thick. That's thicker than those Liverpool ones that I've been buying all in the same set. Those are 90 point, so they're literally double.
It must be then.
Four cards in every pack. How many packs per box? One.
Yep.
So you get 4 base cards in every pack.
Yep. And then
10 total cards. Okay.
So chance at 6 others.
That's still ridiculous.
That is crazy.
There's not even like a triple sig. Oh, dual patch. Dual patch might be my favorite, or jumbo patch potentially. I can't look at them, but that sounds like it would be up my alley. You can buy them right now.
Yeah, I'm all right, I think.
Yeah,
I might.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, might just skip over that
AFL
one.
when?
I don't know.
You'd think hopefully before the season. Speaking of which, not far away.
No, it's not. We'll do a season preview for the opening round 0 matchups. There's 5 games. We won't do a full team predictions yet. Maybe we'll go a few rounds in once we've seen, every team play once or twice.
What week's the first bye?
Well, probably instantly after opening round, if their stupid bloody system is anything to go by.
It's not actually. round 2
Wow.
is the first
That's
bye.
incredible.
Round 2 and round 3 are bye rounds.
And then back to regular
And then round
scheduled
4 is
programming.
round 5 is regularly scheduled.
Is that too far into the season to do predictions?
Well, we should do it immediately before I go to New Zealand.
Good idea.
Yeah. So that's opening
We'll
round.
do our
round 1,
initial
round
thoughts.
2. After round 2, we'll make some very bold predictions after 3 games.
Perfect. We'll do initial thoughts next week on the first 10 teams, and then we can do some initial thoughts on the rest of them for round 1. And then after 2 rounds, we'll do very, very bold predictions. And
Top and bottom
we'll know
situation.
everything we need to know by 2 rounds in.
Infinitely more than we know now,
That's true.
legitimately. So it'll be fine. It'll be okay,
Yeah.
and our predictions will be totally 100% correct and unbiased.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not-
what's
not
going on with
finding-
you?
Thank you for asking. I'm not finding anything to do with regular AFL card hobby boxes, so
No,
more to come.
I do suspect they'll be sending stuff to their club people, which
Yeah.
I think is the cringiest thing on the internet. That you have to join a waitlist to get the opportunity to join a very limited club. Because I'm not joining a waitlist for cardboard. Sorry.
You can be into cardboard all you want, but as soon as you're joining a waitlist to join a cardboard club, that's where I draw the line.
It's not the MCC, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
And worst case, a lot of the cards have the same art in the regular box and just aren't serialized.
Yeah.
Is how they did it this year. Like all the
Yep.
boom cards, most of the boom cards are in the regular box, just not serialized. So we'll get around it.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But yes,
I
thank
didn't
you
even
for
do pack
asking.
opening on here.
Oh, we could do.
Yeah, sorry,
Maybe we could
but yeah,
jump on Whatnot stream.
no, I'm not selling them. Don't be silly.
Okay, well, then
Could.
we'll just stream on
You could
Twitch.
just rule out the teams that we actually like.
Yeah, you could just do that. Actually,
I suppose.
I think that's a good shout. That's many streamers do that. To be fair, it's not uncommon.
If we get hobby boxes, I'm making it happen.
Yeah. Yeah. But yes, my rib injury saga continues. Right. So
Gate.
I'm a bit stupid in that there's a couple of fences around one of our chicken runs that I just step over. I don't like going through the gate, just because it's an extra step. It's I got to walk a bit further, whatever. I'd rather just step over the thing here. It's not very tall. I can do it. That being said, it's probably more effort to do that than it is just to walk down to where the gate is and open it and shut it again. Last week, before the weekend, locking chickens in the dark, went to step over, foot got caught, all my weight was already over the fence, arse overhead, pulled the fence half down basically in that section because I've obviously landed on it and immediately on my bad side, my right side, as I went down. Many expletives in the dark. Laid there for...
Expletives in the dark, the chapter that Tolkien forgot to write.
That was the original name of the chapter, and it's like, actually, Riddles is probably a better name.
Given that it was a children's book, Riddles is more sensible, yeah.
Yeah. Cut out the fucking Baggins part. of
What's
that
in your
chucker.
fucking pockets?
Yeah, exactly. I think I laid there for probably 2 minutes after I unhooked my other leg from the fence, from the top of the fence. And I was like, well, this sucks. This is so bad.
Yeah.
Killed my ribs, killed my side. And now my ribs on my left-hand side hurt a bit. So both sides not that great. But that's okay. I can manage around that. I can manage around a bit of, cartilage damage. There's nothing you can do about it anyway. Goes away eventually. Tried to do a bit of non-contact training last week. Didn't go great. Not that I got into too much contact. Actually, one of the guys accidentally, you get a bit of a touch and high five after each drill or whatever, doing breaks just for team morale. One of the guys accidentally slapped me literally right on the ribs that were bad. He was apologetic, but I went down like a sack of spuds, just crumpled. It absolutely folded me. But yeah, a bit like I guess the first preseason training where I came out with an injury. Didn't really know what caused it. I figured out what's given me more pain than the ribs. Because like I said, I can manage the ribs. You sort of restrict it. Don't take too many impacts, blah, blah, blah. I think I've pulled my whole outer oblique on my right side. So not only did he crunch my ribs, he took the meat off the bones on the outside as well. So any bending, stretching, and that would explain why it hurts so much to try and get out of bed, because it's not easy to get up off the ground or off something without using your obliques.
Have you thought of seeing a doctor?
I'm seeing a doctor tomorrow morning. That was the soonest I could get in.
Oh, lovely. Good move.
Yeah.
As long as there's a plan in action, that's good.
Yeah. So it's back to the doctor that I saw about my knee. So he'll be pleasantly surprised it's nothing to do with the knee, I suppose, because I imagine he's probably thinking that straight away.
You should walk in limping.
I'll do the old Willy Wonka, go in with a cane and then do a forward somersault and then pop up.
I can't imagine a forward somersault would be good in your condition.
No, I don't think I'll be able to pull that one off with the ribs and oblique feeling as they are. But yeah, I was like, this is too much for just ribs. I know what that feels like, and I think I just absolutely cooked my oblique on my right side, so it is very painful. So essentially, any
not fun,
movement, twist, whatever. I was just sort of hanging out in the wing for a couple of drills last week. Essentially all the power just gets taken from my core on the right hand side of my body. So anytime, I don't know if you know this, right? It takes a fair bit of core to run. You have to be fairly strong through the middle to run with any sort of speed. So every drill, we were doing, just a bit of warm up stuff or whatever, some easy stuff that turned into tackling. So I guess hanging out on the wing, and it was like 8 on 10 sort of thing. Preparing for a 10s comp this weekend. And every time the ball came out to where I was, they would just literally just run around me. I could not go to my right hand side with any pace at all. So yeah, I'm going to be, I think, on ice until the official start of the season, which is not going to be great for fitness. I might be just bench warming most of the year, which is fine.
You can do some laps.
Yeah, maybe.
Run laps, mate. Without changing direction.
Just run straight laps.
Yeah. So
We'll
laps
see.
of like the M1.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Easy.
But yeah, I guess goal tomorrow
we're
is...
talking smack about all these AFL players getting injured pre-season, and then it happens even at the local level,
Yeah, pre-season for us too. Thankfully...
Yeah, I'm trying not to call this pre-season for me. That way I don't get injured.
Yeah,
See,
true.
I'm actually in off-season building currently, not pre-season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point. As of yet, I'm not ruled out for the year, but I may be in doubt for opening round.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
To be determined. But yeah, I think I might be on it. Hopefully, I don't know. He'll set me up with the physio, and then I can work on how to do anything.
Yeah, because you get free sessions on Thingo if you get GP referral, don't you? I think you get 5 sessions or something.
Yeah, they're
normally.
either free or discounted or something like that.
Yeah.
So see how we go. Fingers crossed. So yeah, that'll be first port of call tomorrow morning before work. Down at the doctor. See how we go. Not great. So
Best of luck.
yeah, would make sense why that whole side of my body basically wouldn't work for the rest of that day after I got tackled.
As long as he doesn't rule out podcasting, we should be in the clear.
Should be okay.
I can't do it myself.
To be determined.
I could barely do it myself for like 2 minutes when you disconnect sometimes. So
Yeah.
just yeah, please. Don't even mention that you're on a podcast, and that way he can't. It's pretty unlikely that he'll
Can't
tell you
rule
not
it
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
Thanks.
Good point. So yeah, managing that. See how we go. Okay, keep you posted. But went to
On the injury list.
Went up to Brisbane yesterday evening for a concert. Not the one everyone else in Brisbane was at, which was Ed Sheeran for his whatever it was, 3rd night in a row or something at Suncorp. Just doing big money things. Went and saw Jason Aldean at the Entertainment Centre. Very much country music. Very much country music crowd. Probably more women than men, which makes sense given the type of music he makes. More than a handful of people very, very pissed before the concert even started, which is impressive given it was Sunday evening. But getting in early, getting a park, just hanging out in the car for a while before we went in. Many, many utes, including my own, which we were sitting in. But it was, probably 50% utes going into the car park, as you can imagine.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. Probably 90% of the people wearing jeans in Brisbane yesterday were in this one location. Given it was summer in Brisbane.
It was warm yesterday.
It was very warm.
I'll have you know. So,
I was also wearing jeans, regretting it.
but I also do understand if you leave the house for an evening function, you probably should be wearing pants
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
as opposed to shorts.
Yeah.
So
I'm a big shorts guy, but it seemed...
doesn't matter
it
if
seemed,
it's 40 degrees. You got to wear
it seemed like a
pants.
semi-formal occasion. Pants required sort of deal.
Yeah.
But no, it was very good. The pre-show entertainment out in the courtyard area was Jack Wood, who is local fill-in for the Brisbane Heat. So plays a bit of cricket, plays a bit of guitar. Quite good. Plays around Brisbane a bit, apparently. And then they had Corey Kent as the opener. He's got like one good song. It was pretty good. The rest was all right. And then there was only one song that Aldean didn't play that I like a lot, which was fine. Like his set list overall was pretty good. He just played the hits, He was just entering Sandman sort of set up, Play what the people want to hear.
Sorry, he covered Metallica.
No, but every Metallica concert they play into Sandman because it's someone's first Metallica concert, right? And you're going to see Metallica,
Yeah.
you're going to see into Sandman. He played some new stuff, a couple of new songs, new album coming out this week, more recent stuff, and then just basically all his biggest hits, which was great for the crowd. Very, very good show, very good performance. He had a guy in his band playing steel guitar on his lap, right?
Sick.
this guy was barefoot the whole show.
Yeah. Some do that.
Yeah.
Something about being able to press their pedals or some shit. I say grow up. I think it's fucking disgusting. I think it's even worse when drummers do it. They're like, "Oh, I can feel the pedals better and shit." Bro, your feet get sweaty 5 seconds in, and then you just
Just slipping off.
don't do it,
Yeah.
and you look like a prick.
Yeah, like to be fair,
Shoes on.
this guy was playing a kind of odd instrument, so it didn't look too out of place. It was like, yeah, it also doesn't have shoes on, checks out. But
Yeah,
still,
but you're not John Butler, dude. Like,
no,
you
no.
know,
No, he was playing country rock. He wasn't playing, folk indie music in the Byron hinterland.
yeah, with like 6-inch nails.
Yeah, yeah.
Not to be mistaken with 9-inch nails.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's a big gripe of mine actually. Is barefoot musicians, except for something in the orchestra. I think they play. It might be harp.
No
For some reason, they play with like some socks on or something.
That's bizarre. Now,
Maybe not.
I do have while you're figuring out what you're thinking about here, I do have a potential
I'll
new
find some
outfit
facts.
for you for your next gig. The drummer of
yeah.
the opening band of Corey Kent's band, overalls.
Yeah. No.
That's it. Overalls, no tarp underneath.
What do you mean that? What do you mean that's? No.
I'm sure. I think he had shoes on, but
Yeah. Thank Christ. That'd be so
Very
uncomfortable.
yeah, that's what I was
Just
thinking. I was like, his
denim
nipples must be
raw.
crying.
Like, did he slip them off? So he was playing
Nope.
half all at any point?
No.
It was
He
over
was
all the whole time.
over all.
Half all? Wow.
O-
over half is what
overall-
I should have said. Fuck.
Overall, but also over none because he had no shirt underneath.
I cannot get behind that.
I was like, he's both the hottest and coldest man on stage at the moment, but definitely the most uncomfortable.
Nah, yeah, that ain't it.
Just putting it out there. No, not for you. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It might be organ players and pianists because they have pedals that are a bit more delicate than.
Yep.
I feel like harps have pedals too. If I could be. They do.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, I will commit to this harp thing as well.
Yeah.
Because their pedals are much narrower.
Yep.
Yeah. So sorry, unless you're in an orchestra or a harp player, put some fucking shoes on.
Wear shoes on stage, probably.
Especially if you're playing rock, because you're getting sweaty, dude.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
He was going for it as well, that bloke. Like he was all in on just about every song. He was well and truly amongst it. Credit
Were
to
the drummers
Jason for
overalls shorts or like actually pants?
no pants. Yeah. Yeah. Had a good view too because we were, immediately side on from the stage. I picked that location because I didn't want to sit like right at the back and be like, getting binoculars out just to see the stage.
Yeah, your horse binoculars.
Yeah. It was, good spot. Because you could actually see all of the band members properly as well because the drummer wasn't hiding behind a drum kit because he was side on.
Yeah, but we like hiding behind the drum.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
He thought
Someone's
he was
gotta do
hiding
it.
back there, but I could see him.
Oh no! Did you
I
make
knew
eye
what was
contact?
going on back there. But no, it was very good. Credit to him for wheeling out, making sure everyone had to wheel out a piano for him for one song of his set. It was a good song, to be fair.
That's a bit
but
pain.
yeah, rock star things, I guess. But he put on a
Piano or like actual piano?
like an actual piano.
Jesus.
Up the back
Fuck
on
it.
the
Choose
on the stage.
a, choose
on
a
the
setting
stage.
on a keyboard, dude.
Yeah, no,
I suppose when you're playing entertainment center, you can afford it.
yeah. That was up the back on his stage. That was on the stage on the stage that had the
The risers,
the
risers. Yeah.
it was well up there too. Like, it was like all the way up there. They had to dismantle the whole thing they had for the opening guy, and they were like, okay, let's just bring a crane in here and set up the whole shebang for Jason and his piano to sit up there, and his bloke with no shoes.
Wild. Disgusted.
Bold. But no, very good show. Would see again.
That's lovely.
Very impressed.
Except for the whole get home at 2:30 a.m. thing. But
Yeah, except
besides
for the
that,
whole
pretty good.
2:30. Yeah, 2:30 at home. Tough slog. That's right. I had a can of iced coffee with me. The Japanese
boss.
one. Yep, that's one. That's one. And some Pepsi Max, of course. I packed in an esky, both of those, and a packet of salt and vinegar chips. So
Oh, yeah.
you give yourself one little salt and vinegar chip every so often. Keeps you going. Keeps you on your toes.
Chippies are pretty goated for the
Yeah.
long trip.
Yeah.
I think they're better than sweets
Yeah.
in the car.
Yeah.
Just because the beverage you buy is normally sweet, obviously. Like, can you buy a savoury beverage from the server?
You can sometimes get gravy, yeah. I guess it depends if there's a KFC attached to it. Type of gravy.
I'm not happy about it, dude. Not
you
happy,
can get
Jan.
Yeah, I'm sure if you can sometimes get like a cup of noodles from the servo. You get to put a bit of hot water in that and drink that as you go.
Fuck off.
Nice bit of soup. Drinking some soup on your way through.
Butcher of the week, I think, goes to you for just, understanding what I'm saying and then misrepresenting it. Thanks.
Yeah, perhaps. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But
Do
no,
you have
very
any
good.
butchers?
I don't. One more thing on the concert.
Sorry.
I did order some Loop earbud things.
Oh,
paid
good.
for express delivery. Didn't arrive in time. But we just had some of the regular old sort of squidge together, shove them in your ears that Sam has because I snore like a train. Great move.
The loops are way good. Like, you can actually hear the music
Yeah.
like very well, and
Yeah,
also
even-
not be loud.
Yeah, even these things was like perfect. Like, didn't have any ringing
Nice.
afterwards or anything like that. You could hear everything just absolutely perfect. Couldn't hear the crowd singing very much. That was fine by me.
Perfect.
I'm not there to hear the crowd sing, even though I was also
Couldn't hear
singing.
them clap on the wrong beats.
Yeah, correct.
So you don't clap on 1 and 3.
Okay.
Okay, just remember that. Never clap
Okay.
on 1 and 3. Mm-hmm. Feels fucking disgusting.
Usually they try and set you up on when to clap. That
Yeah.
lasts about 3 claps, and then it just becomes a schmozzle.
Then it becomes a round of applause.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. But no, having hearing protection was goated. That was phenomenal. It was a great move.
Yeah,
Because it
yeah. It would have been annoying getting home at 2:30 a.m. and just having your ears ring and not being able to sleep. So good move.
Yeah. Especially in an arena, a covered arena. for loud music. You know,
Yeah, facts.
stadium you can probably get away with it a bit more because the noise has somewhere to go. It can escape out
Yeah.
into the ether.
Especially if you're in your seats, but at Suncorp, you'd probably be fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it was good. It felt nice. There's something about being in a room with speakers as big as a 2-bedroom apartment, blaring some of your favorite music. Actually, that just feels good.
Yeah, that's music in it. It feels better when you're playing it.
I'm sure it does. I have this question,
Yeah.
right? And this becomes, I think this is a bit of a philosophical question between art versus performance.
Yeah.
So obviously, you're a music man. Or
that's what they say.
yes, correct.
Yeah.
It's a lesser known term now because of gender neutral language, etc. But a music man, if you will.
Yeah.
The obviously music's a form of art, right?
Correct.
So theoretically, you create music that you want to create because it's art that you want to create and you like and you enjoy.
Yeah.
But if you want to, I don't know, get popular and sell out arenas, you create, more popular
Country
music, if you will, or country music. That'll get you there pretty quick.
Yeah.
Would you get the same enjoyment out of it, or would it be different because you'd have the
it'd be
performance
different,
enjoyment versus the
Yeah.
artistic enjoyment?
You have the you get the instant gratification of playing a show.
Yes. Yeah.
You get, the adrenaline, the show stuff, and then I guess you wouldn't get the people are here because we made that and we're really proud of that. Like, I wouldn't be proud of most country songs, if I'm honest,
I don't know.
personally, because
There's a lot of
it's
good
not
ones.
it's not about the band most of the time.
No, it's not. That's why
Like,
they're all known
the
by
band,
by their name, and the band isn't
Yeah.
isn't mentioned at all.
yeah,
They introduce
and
their
so
band, obviously, but
the
yeah.
songwriting is usually more focused on lyrics for that genre, right? So
Yes, correct.
So, like, whoever's putting their name in front of it is probably having a fucking great time, even if they didn't necessarily like country music, because, they're telling the story they want to tell, potentially.
Yeah.
But no, I would hate turning up and writing country songs, because stereotypical country songs are no fun. I'd like to perform live in front of a bunch of people,
Yes.
but I wouldn't want to write them. I wouldn't be as proud.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Fair enough. Thought I'd ask. I was just having
Yeah.
that thought as I was going through
it's
it.
good. It's a
Only
good point.
Because
Question.
not of his set, because he has his own music. He's got whatever. He's got like 30 songs that have been number one in the States. Like, he's been around for a while.
Yeah.
But the guy who played before him just cracked out a bit of Champagne Supernova at one point. And I was like,
Country style?
yeah, sounds fine. Credit to you, but a bit
Yeah.
weird. Probably sort of speaks to his more limited discography.
He probably had enough songs, but when you're an opener, you also kind of
He was trying to get the people
you want people to be
going.
able to latch on to you as much as possible.
Yeah.
So I understand playing a cover. It
Yeah.
feels weird playing. I feel like it would feel weird playing a cover at that kind of level, though.
Yeah, I think it's mainly because the crowd wasn't doing a whole lot up to that point, because
Yeah, but like he's made the arrangement for Champagne Supernova though. Like he's gone to the effort of planning that too.
Yeah.
So I feel like even if I don't know.
I don't know. Either way, everyone was hanging out
Depends
for his
how popular he is.
Yeah, he's fairly popular. Everyone was just hanging out for his one song. So, like,
Yeah.
there was a few people that you could tell sort of knew some of his other stuff. And then he just, like, dropped that in the mix in the middle. And then played his song. And then there was, like, a,
Was it
half-hour
in
break.
his style well?
It wasn't like super duper country. It was definitely fit. It was fine. It didn't seem out of place.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah.
I feel like the best Lyca versions, you'd be like, oh yeah. Really glad they played that in their set.
Yeah, it wasn't that, but it wasn't like, oh, that's weird. It was like, yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah. I think at that level, you'd want it to be. It has to be a feature because that's the reason you're playing it. Because you're playing it to get people like, no, this guy is good, and then they pay more attention for the other stuff too, and then they look you up afterwards. They follow you and shit.
Yep. Now, I did get a stubby holder, $15. That was the only thing I could justify purchasing. They had some shirts
$15
there.
is steep as.
Yeah, the opening guy's shirt probably had the nicest t-shirt there. Even his was $65. Like pretty much all the t-shirts were $65. The only other thing that was like maybe considered was the hoodie that was there. $130. I was like, I can't do that. Can't do a hoodie for $130. I didn't even pay that much for Suns
That's
gear.
so much money.
Yeah. It was just a hoodie. It wasn't like it was, sort of weatherproof.
Probably fucking Gildan.
It was just a hoodie. Yeah.
AS color at best.
At best, yeah. I probably should have. I should have asked for one. Be like, hey, can I have a look?
Yeah, that would have been good actually.
But $130. I was like,
they don't cost that much to make
no.
at all, even with tax and whatever. Like if he's touring over here and he's not from here, he would have had that merch order made here as well by a local company. And
because it was just for the it just had all the Australian, New Zealand locations on it. Like it was literally just for his.
It's far too expensive.
Mm-hmm. Oh well.
I would understand if it was not a regular item. As soon as it's not a regular, regular blank that every shop has, then you're like, you know what? I'm a big fan. I will buy the premium thing.
Yeah.
But no, when it's the same piece of fabric that everyone else is printing their thing on, you're telling your fans that you think their money is more important in your wallet than it is theirs.
Yeah, pretty much.
So fucking ridiculous.
And of course, the only caps he had were trucker style. I was like, can't do that. Not for me.
Yeah, not when they're the big formed ones.
Yeah,
not it.
Yeah, they weren't the huge front ones, sort of regulation, but still not my style.
The only one that I wear is smaller than regulation on the size of the front.
Yeah,
it's very not formed. And I quite enjoy that hat. No one else fucking sells them.
Yeah. Very good. But yeah, many cowboy hats in attendance, which is always a bit of fun at 8 p.m. Queensland time for an indoor event.
If you're an actual cowboy, totally understand it.
Yeah, understandable. I was having to think. I was like, I can't imagine there's going to be like I think there'll still be some in Sydney when he's there. There'll definitely be some in Hunter Valley when he's there. Maybe somewhere around Canberra. Melbourne, probably not many cowboy hats. I
Extremely
can't imagine.
unlikely.
Yeah, can't imagine. Also, he has one song that was in his set that I was like, I don't know if anyone's told him this, but this might not be the sort of song to sing in a Sydney, definitely not in Melbourne.
Uh-oh.
Jason Aldean's got a song called Try That in a Small Town. And essentially it's an anti-patriotism song.
Oh.
So it's like, talks about, like spitting on a cop or burning a flag, or stomping on a flag or burning it or whatever. Try that in a small town, see how far you get. Probably not going to go over
Actually
well in a place
goes off in Sydney and Melbourne.
Yeah, I don't think it's... People will be like, that's weird. That's kind of what we do here. So
Yeah.
So I don't know whether he'll mix it up or not. But yeah.
You got to remember there are always, the 40 and above white dudes at these concerts anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he might
definitely.
he might be playing for his demographic.
Yeah,
So he's probably fine.
There was plenty of those. Can confirm plenty of those.
Yeah.
But that was probably maybe top 5 of the evening as far as going off and crowd engagement, which makes sense in a city like Brisbane that treats itself like a small town.
When it's absolutely not.
It's definitely not.
It's definitely not. Fix your shit.
Yeah.
Fix your attitude.
But like myself, I'm sure there was plenty of people from, further down the country and
Actual
or
small
further up.
towns?
Yeah, actual small towns that were in attendance because it wasn't that far to get there. I couldn't confirm that I saw anyone else at Chindra from my concert. There was definitely people from Ed Sheeran that were also driving down the motorway with me.
Yeah. As you do.
Yeah, after a while, it gets pretty dark and lonely. Like there's not a whole lot of traffic that late down this way. I think the last car that I recognised turned off at Byron, so we had like another half an hour past anyone else. But, committed to the game, I suppose.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, yeah. And or country. It's a bit like when I come back from the AFL and everyone's in like NRL gear at Chindra. I'm like, yep, how you going? Same deal.
Lines up.
Yeah, yeah. Very good. Butchers of the week. No butchers. Yeah, no butchers really.
None. I got none.
I mean, we'll cover in AFL news a bit, I think. Significant butcher there in the Richmond Footy Club.
Yeah. Yeah. Not really a silly mistake though. Just straight up.
Just bad.
Yeah, nah. Let's just leave it for AFL news.
Okay.
I've got no shit list.
Potentially straight shit list material, actually.
Has he done it previously?
No, but it's pretty bad. It's not great.
He could have. Yeah, actually, he could have
Injured someone.
caused significant harm to others.
Yeah, yeah. All right, well then we'll do combined AFL news and shit list. Mackelty Lafau of the Richmond Tigers was got in trouble for drink driving. 0.108 he blew. More than twice the legal limit.
So 10%, almost 11%.
Significant portion of
Of
him
his
was
blood is alcohol.
Yeah.
Which for all those listening along at home is too much.
is miles too much. So I think do not pass go, do not collect $200. Only a 2-match ban from the AFL. I'm sure he'll probably have some sort of bigger legal issue around driving and potentially some additional training to have to go through with the AFL and or volunteering, whatever. Not a great look.
No, just bad. No excuse. How old is he?
Old enough to not be silly. You know, I know it's common in this in my part of the world, the old drink driving, but 27, he knows better.
We've had 27 is far too old to be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a bad year for it. We've had a shit list every episode.
Well,
We've had 5 episodes in a row. 6 episodes in a row with a shit list, and one of them had 2.
we'll be warned.
That's the state of society currently.
Yeah, I think that's a reflection of the world at large currently.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone on notice. You do something shit, you're getting on the list.
Yeah. And look, I'm just reviewing these just quickly, and they're not even weak. I don't look at them and go, "No, it's weak."
Oh, it takes a bit to get on there. Like we're not.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't Butcher of the Week here. We're not picking and choosing like just whatever comes up.
Oh, what I'm trying to get at is our standards haven't dropped either
Yeah.
on what gets on the list. The weakest, I think, is everyone else at the Brisbane Lions, apart from Lachie Neale. So everyone else that's done something stupid after Lachie Neale.
Yeah, true. You're right. Yeah.
Which, but that's tacking on to an existing problem.
Yeah. I think we sum that up as
and showing a pattern of behaviour, bad culture. Yeah,
correct. We sum that up as bad culture.
They left the yogurt on the bench.
Yep.
Bad culture.
Which, you know, along a similar vein, I don't know if anyone else has discussed this yet across the footy media. Obviously, we were first to sort of call out the Lions' bad culture. The Richmond Tigers, the Richmond Footy Club might have a bad culture. Obviously, we had Noah Bolter last year playing with an ankle monitor. And had to be home by 7 p.m. Couldn't leave the greater Metro Vic area. Another bit of legal trouble to start the season for the Richmond Footy Club. You know, I'm not saying Damien Hardwick leaving, you know, fairly swiftly didn't have anything to do with it, but Richmond Footy Club may have a bad culture now.
So I mean, look, maybe take this into consideration that Dusty was in the news for some things after getting like really drunk at one point. He threatened to stab a woman with a chopstick in a Melbourne restaurant at one point. Richmond Tigers premiership. When were their big years? Their premiership years were 17, 19.
Yep.
And the chopstick gate, I think, was 2015.
Okay.
So take that into consideration on the Richmond rebuild, if you will. They might make finals this year potentially. They're on the way back. Someone did something drunk and stupid. Bad culture is good for that club on the field, is what I'm suggesting.
Oh, okay. The reverse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. That's certainly something. That's certainly a take.
Well, their fans are a little bit more I don't want to say rough around the edges as opposed to the Lions fans, but their fans. Look, Lions fans will just go back to the Broncos because the Broncos is their number one team.
Yes, correct. And they'll do it so easily this year too, given they won the double.
Yeah, and what do Richmond fans have?
Yeah.
Yeah,
2017 Premiers bumper stickers.
yeah, and like a 2006 Ford Falcon
Yeah.
with an exhaust mod. That's all they got. So this might be a point for them to rally behind.
Could be. This
The
could be the
27-year-old
point.
football player with a name I can't pronounce is going to be that guy.
Okay. This will be the start of the Premiership DVD for Richmond Footy Club.
Yeah. Opens black and white with him. Black and white. Everything's black and white except for the red and blue flashing police lights.
Voiceover of whatever news coverage is covering this of bloody blah.
It'll be the 60 Minutes guy.
60 Minutes. Yeah.
And then the other thing you could do is lift Premiership Cup, freeze frame. You're probably wondering how I got here. And then you roll it back, just hard cut to police sirens and on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the RBT TV show clicker on the screen cycling through, loading the numbers up.
On the actual suspension, I didn't realise it's only Richmond that have given him a 2-match ban.
Oh, was it really? I thought it was just club sanction. Interesting.
Seemingly. Maybe they did it before the AFL could process it.
Yeah, got in early. They were like, "We'll do at least 2." It looks like we're doing something.
Yeah, he's lost his driver's license for 10 months. So,
I'm going to be honest with you.
Drivers in both the Geelong and Richmond area are looking happier.
True. I don't think 10 months is long enough. I'll be honest.
No. Neither. Maybe he, I don't know. What's the legal limit in New Zealand? Maybe he said, maybe their limit is 0.11.
It's just under. Oh, surely it's the same as here, right? We share every other law, basically.
So this is another letdown with AI. They've given me they've told me 50 milligrams per 100 ml of blood or 250 mcg per liter of breath.
Yep, love that. That's really useful for us. Thanks, Google.
Which is taken, to be fair, it is taken from the New Zealand Transport Agency.
Yeah.
But under 20, it's 0.
Well, that makes sense. Like P platers here.
250 mcg per litre. I mean,
What?
that is that's
What does that
that's a
translate
breath.
to?
50 milligrams of alcohol per 100 milliliters of... Oh, dude, just Give us a... Oh, there you go. 0.05.
So it's the same.
We got there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, of course, because... Yeah. Because of maths.
Yeah, we probably could have
'Cause
worked
of
that out a bit
mathematics.
quicker than that. Yeah.
Yeah. In my head, I forgot what micrograms are, how teeny tiny they are. I think was
Yeah.
my problem there.
Here we go. Their overview even said it. It just didn't have that bit in bold. 50 milligrams per 100 milliliters of
Yeah.
blood, in brackets, 0.05% BAC.
I had to change my search to percentage in order to get the percentage.
Yeah,
which, I mean,
right.
that
Yeah.
does make sense. But
Yeah.
anyway,
The same.
you only get
regardless.
a
no
if,
excuse.
if you're between 251 and 400 in breath, you get a $200 fine and 50 demerit points.
50.
I guess their demerit points are pretty lenient
A bit more
potentially.
laxed over there. Goodness me.
To be fair, that probably means their fines can have more like nuance, you know, in the way that, you know, like, because you can't give someone 1.5 demerits here, obviously, because that'd be stupid. But like, yeah, you can kind of actually break up the severity a bit better.
Yeah.
Because some things like going through a yellow light is like 3 demerit points here. So explain that.
Yeah, exactly. AI is saying speed camera offences are usually only fines, not points.
Oh,
But you can
you get
have
100
up to,
demerit points with a 2-year
Yeah.
period.
Yeah. 50 a year. I feel like that's sort of, smart from a nuanced perspective.
Only get a 3-month suspension. That's wild.
That is kind of wild. To be fair, I think former part-time guest co-host Matt's first suspension was 3 months. And his second suspension was longer.
Yeah.
He didn't learn his lesson.
Once again, proving that fines are for the rich or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, what's he got? $2,500 donation to a charity and undergo alcohol behaviour change counselling.
On the Magic the Gathering Hobbit front, I've just got a reply from an insider source saying August. Put your pennies away.
From an insider source.
Yeah. A friend of the show who works at a card shop.
Yeah, right, okay.
Who I won't say names because that may be a breach of contract with Wizards of the Coast confirming the release time. Because the second card shop we went to on the weekend, I asked about if they were getting it, and they said, "We can't tell you anything if that's real or not." And I was like, so that means it is real.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks.
If it wasn't, you'd be like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, if it wasn't, you would have just called me an idiot and told me to get out of your shop.
Yeah. Yep.
I guess the other AFL news is I can't remember if we talked about it last week. So we put in Josh Weddle locked in until 2030 again.
Mm-hmm.
And by again, I mean it's the first time he's been locked in until 2030. But so, you know what? I'm looking at the list last week. I don't reckon we did.
Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it.
But yeah, about 100 million. Sorry, 100 million. Jesus,
Whoa.
about a million a year, which will look really cheap come 2030 because he'll be the best player in the league. So,
Salary cap will
Yep.
go up. Everyone will be rolling in money because there'll be extra games with the Tasmania Devils in.
Yep. Essendon will still be shit.
We'll probably end up. Will there be? I don't know if there'll be a new TV deal by then. Maybe. Stan Sport will pay way too much for the AFL, and we'll have to get Stan to watch footy.
That would actually be incredible if KO became obsolete in my life.
That would be so bad for footy. It's been like rugby union doesn't exist in this country because it's always been on pay TV. I was so happy when they announced that Nine would have some games, and they had like one game around, one Australian team per round, like the past 2 years, and now they're on Stan.
Sorry, to clarify, if it's Stan and free to air.
Yeah.
If Stan just replaces KO and not the free to air games.
Yeah, I guess that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. That would be incredible. Thanks.
Yeah.
Let's lock that in for 2028.
Yeah, I don't even know when their current deal ends. Or if it could just go to Amazon Prime. Like, we all pay for that anyway already.
2031, dude.
Might be different after that then. But with the... Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens post that, given the increase in broadcasters, streaming-wise, etc. Stan, Amazon getting into live events with the T20 World Cup, etc.
As long as they don't do the Premier League thing of having multiple broadcasters, and each broadcaster gets X game.
Oh yeah, if they do the American thing, I'll
That too.
spew up in my mouth.
Unless
sick.
they then did the American thing of whatever pass,
Even then,
which is is a decent deal, I think, if you're an NBA fan, because you're getting lots of games if you can watch them all.
yeah, it's just the same as paying for Foxtel, isn't it? At that point,
Yeah.
as long as we don't get to a point where it's, for standalone big event games, have one dedicated broadcaster. I don't really care. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Grand final, etc. I don't really want to get to the point where it's only... I mean, Fox has that, don't they? I guess they got a bit of... Fox/KO have a bit of a monopoly on not the primetime games, on all the other games. But that aside, as long as we don't get to like local blackouts to force you to go to games, like as soon as they start blacking out broadcasts, I'm off it.
I wasn't thinking about that, but
No.
yeah, that would be no good.
I'll be finding the nearest tall ship and hoisting the Jolly Roger to find a cost-effective way of watching
That's
footy.
valid.
If they start doing blackouts, because some of the stuff they do for that in America is ridiculous. Like people live like 3-4 hours away, but because they're in the state where the team plays, they cannot watch a broadcast of the game. And you
Silly.
VPN up and stuff, but still.
Currently, as of round 9, each state gets all of their teams' games free to air.
Yeah.
I saw earlier. Maybe that was round 9 previously. So that might be already going now, which is nice.
Yeah.
That's good for us.
Yeah, you do get your local games, usually.
Yeah, when was that? What year was this posted? 2025. So there you go.
There you go. Very good. Very good. But who knows? I feel like there'll be a bit more of a bidding war this next time around.
Yeah,
Shooting to
100%.
see where things get up
But
to.
that could only be good short term for the AFL, because then it'll be more than $4.5 billion.
Yeah. and they'll just be able to pump
As long
that
as they
straight
go into it knowing there's going to be free to air, then that's happy days.
Yeah, true. They would have pumped that money straight to a Darwin team.
Hot off the press, Tasmania Football Club have posted a to-do list with caption "Busy few days." VFL season opener, launch VFL jumper, announce VFLW captain.
Ooh. Okay.
So either last week or the week before, we were talking about how you can't buy their jumper right now. Soon. Top comment on that, which is actually first comment, literally posted the same minute. Both of these were 38 minutes ago, the post and the comment from Jarrod. So I don't like Jared with an O. Jared Healy. What about add blue tick to social media platforms? He does have a mullet.
Yeah, I think Jared might be focusing on the wrong things here.
I think he is. Importantly, they responded and said, "Sorry, Jared, we'll add it to the list."
That's great.
Yeah. Wonder if Jared has realised that the tick moved to a primarily pay-to-win system or not.
Yeah, he may not have realised that.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't see Jared's blue tick, come to think of it.
Curious.
No, he didn't. He doesn't have a blue tick. Yeah, come on, Jared. How do we know you're the real Jared?
Glass houses, perhaps.
Yeah. And there you go. So that's footy.
Very good. All right. There's no cricket happening at the moment. Obviously, summer of cricket's over. I don't think there's any cricket happening anywhere around the world. So we'll tap back into that when it's back in full swing.
Plenty of football in it, though, I'll have you know.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, from order of most recent, Liverpool played Nottingham Forest this morning. At midnight, so I didn't watch it. So I watched the extended highlights cut, and my goodness, the 30-minute cut of the highlights was an absolute stinker. Just got fisted by Forest over and over again, but Forest just couldn't score. Absolute schmozzle. And then, like, injury time, Liverpool finally woke up and this goal almost went in. Defender cleared it. Alexis McAllister went to block it with his back. So, like, spins to block it. And ball goes into his back into the goal. Deemed handball because it hit his arm. And that was like a 5-minute VAR intervention. So classic.
Of course.
And people say, "Oh, it's a natural position," and I just my interpretation of the rules, which is the correct interpretation, is that it doesn't matter if it's in a natural position when you're the attacker. Can't touch your arm at all.
Yeah.
Is how that works. Your arm
good point.
cannot be involved in that play at all.
Scoring,
it's natural position for defenders only.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So I have absolutely no complaints with that being ruled out, but it was a little heartbreaking. 0-0 at that point after it got ruled out, mind you.
Yeah.
And then like 90 minutes plus 7 or something ridiculous, McAllister pops up and scores. I was like, Thanks.
Redemption.
And it was real. It was a real one. So we'll allow that. So walked away from Forest with a completely undeserved 3 points.
All that,
Thank you, Konate and Big Verge, for doing all the defence.
That unplanned handball clearly went according to plan to suck up a bit of extra VAR time that then got added to injury time at the end of the match to be able to score the winner.
Yeah, I mean...
All according to plan, just how he wrote it.
Yeah, all according to the plan. And the other games that are happening this morning was one that everyone should have predicted correctly, was Arsenal Tottenham, an absolute pelvis thrashing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not even close.
So you should have tipped that one correctly. It looked close because I think it was Arsenal scored and then Tottenham got one like 4 minutes afterwards.
Yep.
And then Arsenal banged in another 3 and said, fuck it, have a great day. So the downfall of teams managed by Ange Postecoglou recently is full speed ahead.
Continues. Yeah.
Yeah. West Ham didn't help by drawing with Bournemouth, but also that's fine. At least they didn't lose to Bournemouth. The gap closes. They can get out of there.
The double relegation lives on.
It's
the
close. So West Ham, Wolves cooked, Burnley cooked.
Yeah.
West Ham 25 points, Forest 27, Spurs 29. I don't see Leeds going down because they're playing interesting football.
They'll hang on.
Yeah, and so now I want Tottenham to go down not just for the meme of don't fire Ange Postecoglou, but I want to buy Mickey van der Ven at a discount rate because he's in the championship. So yeah, that'd be great. Thanks. But that's the week in Premier League games. On to player news. James Milner now has the record Premier League appearances, 654.
Nice. It was very cool.
At age 40. Very, very cool. These will be filtered in with... I should have got the actual stats up. These match numbers will have some Champions League games in there, but he's played 230 games. He played 230 games for Liverpool from 2015 to 2023. So I'm a big fan of him, would you believe? But yeah, he's been in the league since 2002.
That's wild.
Yeah. He's been in the league for close at for about as long as Aiden's been alive. Close enough too.
That is crazy. That is a very wild stat.
And I think he started that game the other day too, which was nice of Brighton because he's been coming off the bench a bit.
Yeah.
Jordan Henderson gave him I think did they play Sunderland? Or am I just completely misrepresenting what's happening here? I googled Brighton without the Hove Albion and it came up with beaches and shit. So
love that.
Yeah, whoopsie daisies. Brighton played Bradford. Oh yeah, which is where Henderson's playing. That he gave him a shirt that had the number 654 on the back and the date and just a bunch of nice things. I was like, that's great. That's good stuff.
Mm.
Love that.
To see it. Love to see it.
And we'll always remember him, and everyone will always remember him for the video he did for Liverpool with Andy Robertson, where they just ate biscuits and ranked them.
Seems like a good premise of a segment.
Legitimately, incredible. They also did Everyday Dilemmas, discussing pineapple and pizza, meal deals, and chicken or the egg. They decided the goat of dunking biscuits, quote, "Are we being too generous to hobnobs?"
This sounds like our first year of podcast episodes.
I was inspired by them tier listing biscuits for our biscuit list.
Yep. Sure.
So yeah, he'll go down in history as biscuit biscuit man.
Hell yeah.
Yep. But yeah, all right. So last thing. As of February 19th, that's not too long ago, Bodo Glimt, who are a tiny little Norwegian team, home stadium is on the edge of the Arctic Circle and holds 8,270 people.
Sick.
In the Champions League, they've beaten Inter Milan 3-1, Atletico Madrid 2-1, and Manchester City 3-1 in a row.
All right, I've heard enough. But Bodo Glimt to win.
Yeah, all right. That was at their home stadium, as far as I'm aware. We'll see when they play at the San Siro, but I think that's actually incredible. Maybe there's some... Oh, this Wednesday, 6 a.m. There's nowhere I'd rather be.
Oh, big money versus Inter. 10.50 to win that matchup. $7 for a draw. They'll sprinkle on that.
What's with their home stadium then? What's the deal?
I don't know.
Because they're not winning these games by a little bit. You know? They're banging them in.
Based on their form, you almost have to sprinkle a little bit on $56 to win the Champions League.
It's worth $5.
Look,
if Liverpool don't win the Champions League, I want Bodo Glimt. Liverpool get knocked out. I'm all in on Bodo Glimt.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you why it's Bodo/Glimt. I presume they're different places, and it's a bit of a Brighton and Hove Albion potentially. I don't know. They're four-time champions in Norway. Would you believe they're on a bit of a streak?
So Bodo's a city.
Yeah.
Glimt means flash, apparently, and was the club's nickname when it was founded.
Oh, so they just kind of got uncreative and went, yeah, we're both.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're the Gold Coast Suns of European football. They're the, insert location and
yeah, but the slash is just...
That's a bit silly, yeah.
I mean, that might be normal in
their language.
Norwegian Norse. There's no way it's Norse.
I don't think it's Norse.
Norway. Norwish?
It's definitely not that either.
Official language is Norwegian. Yeah, no, that makes more
Yep.
sense.
Checks out.
Yeah.
That sounds a bit more
And
correct.
Sami, whatever that is.
Nickname's Glimt. Gleam. That's what that means, allegedly.
Well, I'd argue that it doesn't, because given that's in the Arctic Circle, it doesn't gleam half the fucking year, dude.
No. It's wild that their stadium capacity is like just over 8,000, and they play against literally the biggest clubs in Europe.
They haven't played against Liverpool this year. What I find really funny is that on Google, when you search Bodo Glimt, it shows you the league table, which I guess isn't currently on. They all have matches played 0, no points. So I don't know when their season is, dude. But anyway, all the rest of the teams don't have badges.
Yeah,
Sorry,
they're all
some of them
just-
do. I lied, but most of them do not.
It's like a blank coloured shield.
Yeah, it's like when you open a pack on FIFA and you pull a bloke without a photo, you know he's shit.
Yep.
One of their team's name is Viking, by the way.
Top of
That
the
might be
league.
my favourite Norwegian team. The bottom of the league.
Well, they were top of the league last season.
Viking.
Apparently, 2025.
Hell yeah. We'll take it. They must play summer.
Surely.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so do with that what you will. Gamble responsibly.
Very good, thank you. Keelan's top tip of the week. Bodo Glimt, Champions League. Worth a sprinkle.
Yeah, I suppose so. All these games have been at their home stadium, turns out.
Yeah, okay. So, new gambling rule
But
then. Bodo Glimt at
Yeah.
home. Lock it in.
yeah, we'll see what they do at the San Siro.
They must
I'm just-
have outstanding juice that they get from their 8,000 fans.
Yeah. I'm just perusing the highlights of their game against Man City. And besides not knowing any of the Man City defenders, clearly didn't really trust Bodo Glimt too much. Haaland played. Anyway, the stadium looks pretty normal. Like, you know, Arctic Circle and whatnot. I'm expecting snow and
Yeah.
whatever. Like, give me a good reason why they're winning all these games at home, because they're really good at playing in the snow and ice.
Yeah, right. Yes.
But no, I think they just played well. Maybe their ground is small, to be fair. Maybe the big boys are used to more width. I don't know. Do with that what you will. Gamble responsibly.
Yeah. Maybe they just lull you into false sense of security because the big timers feel like they're playing park football because there's essentially no grandstand around them.
I think all the grandstands on one side. There was at least 8,000 people in the back of the shot.
there's blokes standing behind the goals at each end,
It's
a single row of blokes.
It's not quite that stadium in like the Bundesliga 3 where the train comes through.
Yeah.
It's not quite that level, but it's definitely A level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can hear all the abuse getting hurled at the keeper
In Norwegian,
in Norwegian.
so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, isn't that where Haaland's from?
Oh. Yep.
Yeah. How was he shit? Home game.
Home game for him.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's me for football.
Excellent. All right. Anything else? Don't think so. Doesn't look like it.
No, I would like to win a coin flip, but
All right. Let's have a crack, shall we?
I'm not particularly expecting myself to. Oh, we're finishing up and it's only 7:30 for me. This is wild.
Very nice. All right. Ready to flip, sir.
Think I'm ready to decide.
Okay. Flipping.
Yeah.
The mouse moved. Sorry.
It's tails.
Again.
It's, yeah. It really put. Well, tails, fuck. Heads.
Oh. So for those who may be confused, I do believe the official call was heads
Yeah.
before the coin landed.
I said tails and then realised I don't call tails.
Yeah. You
I call
double back
heads.
on yourself, and
I actually have an illusion of choice. I have to call heads to my contract.
and it ended up being tails. So that makes us what, 5 losses in a row, 1 from our last 7, 3 from our last 16, 5 from our last 23. Not a great run for the boys, although the coin gods may be telling us something here, because, as you know, we just switch back and forth. You're obligated to pick heads. I'm obligated to pick tails, and it just so happens to be the other option every week. Except for a few weeks back where I picked heads, and it was tails, of course, which didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, but I had to mix something up. We were losing at that point, and funnily enough, that resulted in a win for you. That was a 2-win streak from us. That was 3 from 4 wins for a little block there when I switched and then switched back.
So maybe
I think I might have to go all
I
heads.
do think I think that's shaking the boat too much. What if I do the flip next week?
You
I feel like
flip
we'd
the
shake
coin.
the boat less. No, I call next week. We change the order. I'm not calling tails every week is what I'm getting at. I feel like that upsets it more.
Yes, I see. So what you're saying is we need
we have to change the answer somehow, and there's only 2 ways to do it.
Yeah, we need a guest to come in for a celebrity flip next week.
Oh, that's a much better idea.
Yeah.
Well, who's got Monday night free next week? If you listen to this, let us know.
Let us know. If you'd like
to do any predictions, like to flip a coin, potentially do any predictions about anyone playing an opening round.
Yep. Feel free to join us.
Let us know.
Not free. Sign up to our $100 Patreon tier level, and you'll be able to jump on the show and join us and flip the coin. And then sit and watch us do predictions. If you'd like to partake in predictions, another $50.
Yeah. What Isaac said.
Yep.
It was correct, after all.
But reach out to us. As a team, very much in the negative, so I'm not going to cover it anymore. I'm still positive. Keelan's very negative, but that's just the way of the world sometimes.
Yeah, but are you
can't all be
close to being
optimists.
negative?
35 and 27, if my math is correct on my formulas here.
So nowhere near.
I've lost so many, and still nowhere near.
No, but like, yeah. So you'd have 7. So that's 14 weeks. That's like mid-season buy is gone and being gone. You know.
Yeah. To be fair, at this rate, we may not have a win until then.
I thought we were doing predictions next week. No need to
skip ahead.
no need to shoot Essendon down a week early. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nice one. Very good. All right.
Thanks.
In that case, see you next week.
Cheerio.